Hello students of class 11, welcome to the online tutorial classes for Vidya Bhavan High Secondary School. I am Megha ma'am and this video is for nutrition, and the chapter what I will continue today is the basic concept of food nutrition and health. It is the part 3 video. So today we will start a new term like malnutrition. Okay. So the mal means wrong, and the nutrition means like when the nutrition is not proper, it is called a malnutrition. It can be overnutrition, it can be undernutrition, it can be imbalanced nutrition. Okay, it is a state in which the prolonged lack of one or more nutrients retards physical development and causes specific chemical disorders. It can also be defined as an impairment of the health resulting from a deficiency, excess, imbalance of the nutrition. As I told you, it can be imbalanced, it can be more, it can be less. Like it can be undernutrition, it can be overnutrition, it can be imbalanced nutrition. So according to the WHO, the pathological state resulting from a relative or absolute deficiency or excess of one or more essential nutrients is known as the malnutrition. So the first term in the malnutrition which we are going to learn today is the undernutrition. Okay. So undernutrition comes by a circular way. Okay, like it is a circular approach. Like first we can start with birth. Okay, and then to the infants who are less than 6 months, then the children whose age is between 6 to 23 months, like less than 2 years children. Next it goes to the adolescent people, and among these adolescents many people are having pregnancies, like the pre-pregnancies. In this age the pregnancy is not mature. The next is pregnancy, and then birth. So it is the circular wise problem. So first in the birth you can see, like if baby is not having the breast milk properly, then he or she will be undernourished. Okay, now when he or she is in this infant age, it can be also cannot be exclusive breastfeeding. You have to encourage with a weaning food, like the other food, like which a child can have, like the soft rice, like the boiled potato and anything, and also the proteins, carbohydrate, fat, vitamins, everything. And when they are growing up and come to this children age, like 6 months to the 23 months, here the complementary breastfeeding is important. Breastfeeding should be continued. And also the iron folic supplements, the vitamin A supplements, and also many more food and vitamins, minerals rich foods are very much important for them. And if they are not also having this food, with this deficiency they came to this adolescent stage, and sometimes they also became pregnant in this adolescence age, which is very dangerous. And because some of them in the slum areas and in some of the countrysides, many of people who are not 18 years old, their family forced them to marry, and sometimes they are also being pregnant. And in this age, in this adolescence age, it is their age to mature their body only, but in this age they have to lie a baby. Okay, so it is also a very big problem. Like the consumption of the iron folic acid tablets is very much important in this age, because in this age the puberty comes. In this age many of the physical problems and hormonal changes comes, because in this age they need the nutrition for themselves, but they have to carry a baby, they have to give the nutrition, share the nutrition with their baby. Okay, so with these problems they are going to become pregnant, and they are going to give birth to a baby. So it is very easy to understand that the baby cannot be that much of healthy because his or her mother is not healthy, right? So in this pregnancy, many of the life-threatening disease can come. Some difficulties of the which are the genetic difficulties which can come, genetic defect, the defective child, sometimes premature baby comes. It will be threatening for the baby to these pregnant mothers. By this undernourished pregnant mother, the child came. Okay, so it is a circular wise problem. So now, what are the causes of these malnutrition? Okay, let me erase. Okay, otherwise I can't write. The causes. The first cause is low intake of food. If the one individual is not having the food properly, how can we nourish their body, right? So they always can be undernourished or undernutrition or malnutrition come. The secondly, poverty. Poverty is a very important point because many of them who are in poverty, they can't buy the proper food for their different age, for their children, for themselves, for pregnant mother. So as they don't have the capacity to buy the food, they are in poverty. It can lead to the undernutrition. The next is ignorance and illiteracy. Like illiteracy can be a cause because the person don't know that it is important for his health or for her health, but the ignorance is a very important problem. Like many of people of us, they have a mentality like nothing will happen to us or no disease can attack us. This type of the concept they have. It is also a reason of the lower literacy rate too or illiteracy, but the ignorance, if the person knows but still he or she ignored, then the problem of the undernutrition will become drastic. The next is social norms. Social norms means in somewhere there are some norms like that, like the widow people cannot get the non-veg things. Sometimes the norms like the pregnant mother can't have the some of the foods which are also very good for their health. These are the social norms are there, like Hindus are having something, Muslims are having something, like Christians are having something. These type of problems are there. That is why they also lead to the undernutrition. Next, physiological problems which lead to poor absorption and nutrition. It is a very important problem, like when the person is not able to digest the food properly or absorb the food properly, then he or she also can be undernourished. And next, some of the problems like anorexia, bulimia. These are the lifestyle generation problem, like some people have, mainly the young children, young girls have, like if we consume more we will get fat. Okay, we can't be slim, so we should not consume food in the higher amount. We should not consume the rice because rice can make you healthy. This type of concepts are there which are very wrong, and that is why this anorexia, bulimia are the problems. These are the name of some diseases by which the person can get undernourished. So in the next class we will continue with it, with the types of the undernutrition. Till then, thank you.